The Lord of Lust Publications presents Sweet Temptations, written by L.M. Mountford, narrated by Alyssa Avery
and Liam Price.
All rights reserved and copyrighted by L.M. Mountford and the Lord of Publications. Chapter 1. Alice Martin wasn't a woman to beat about the bush. She knew what she wanted, and when she saw it, she went for it. It had been that way the night she first met her husband. It hadn't mattered that he was at work, or that they hadn't formally met, or didn't even know each other's names. She'd seen him, she'd wanted him, so she took him. If she wanted something, the technicalities just didn't matter. So when she saw a particular garment hanging in the window of the Bristol High Street Sweet Temptations boutique, and felt that all too familiar drawer, it had only been a matter of time. Now fresh from a shower, with her hair still damp and her latest purchase hanging from her shoulders, she couldn't help grinning as she admired her reflection in her vanity. The cherry-red spaghetti-strap gown was pure mulberry silk, with a black lace trim, and clung to her body in all the right ways, to emphasize her curves and mile-long legs. It was perfect. Richard wouldn't know what hit him. Just the thought of modeling it for him when he came home, of lying stretched out across their bed, waiting for him to find her and fuck her brains out, sent a delicious thrill sizzling through her. Beneath the silk, her poor, neglected pussy clenched, and her clit, still stiff and begging to be played with, throbbed, reminding her of how close she'd come during that session she'd orchestrated for him during her break. Damn her and her blasted ideas. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. That call was only supposed to be a warm-up for him. A tease to get him worked up and hard and oh so desperate to take her. Instead, it had backfired and left her feeling restless and on edge. She'd been unable to settle her mind on anything. In short, she was so fucking horny, it was all she could do not to fish out Antonio from her bedside drawer and start the party early. Just the thought of the wand's intense vibrations rumbling against her pussy had her thighs rubbing together, in a vain effort to settle the need burning inside her. It would have felt so good, too. But instead she forced herself into action, and, taking the matching robe from the hook on the door, she turned and hurried out into the hall. There was too much left to do. She couldn't afford to indulge herself.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?